Hear ye, haters now in session, and you are now rocking with the finest, the most luxurious, the most notorious, the most scrumptious haters you ever seen in your cotton picket life. And as usual, we are back. Shout out to everybody, you know what I'm saying, watching on YouTube, listening on Apple, Spotify, whatever you listening at. We want to shout out MH_apparel1, the motivated brand. That's my brother, Free Agony.
Free AG.
You already know the vibes, you know what I'm saying? Coming home soon, but right now he got this clothing line. He started from behind the wall. You know what I'm saying? We entrepreneurs even when we lock down, baby. Shout out my team, man, Free Agony. Again, that's MH_apparel1, man, the motivated brand. Check him out. What's good, Fred?
I'm going to start off. We were just talking about brawling. So I'm going to be Stone Cold Steve Flossin today. Your man, Fred.
That's
B.
good.
I mean,
shout out my man Stone Cold. I was just watching his podcast. That shit kind of...
Oh, I'm about to watch
cool,
that shit
man.
too.
That shit is tough.
I haven't seen it. I gotta
Gotta check out my favorite wrestlers.
Yo, what's good, man? It's your boy, Palm. You know, today I'm gonna be a young nigga getting his bread. You know, I'm gonna be Antonio Brown. You know, the CTE ain't failed me. I use it to progress.
You
feel me?
You niggas just got the CTE. I was
niggas-
born into
You feel me, dog? Y'all niggas talking about CTE,
Yo.
making y'all do all kinds of crazy shit. It's getting me to this chicken. What you talking about?
It's a fact.
You already know, man. It's Wordsmith, a.k.a. Buy Your Freedom in a t-shirt. You know what I'm saying? That's how you do it, man.
It's gonna have a paper plane on it.
Yeah, you already know. It's gonna say freedom on it. That's how you know you're free.
You know, it's your boy Cole, aka everyone's still watching the NFL. Hey, I've seen a lot of the tweets. Pat game. What's the Pat symbol? Fuck is Patriots. Let's go America.
The Pat symbol is this.
Oh.
It's that MAGA shit. Or that.
I'm down.
I guess we're there.
I'm staying on brand.
I fuck with their energy over there in New England, though. Fuck the rules. Fuck the order. We're winning,
That's
baby.
a fact.
We're winning by any
Key to
means.
success, nigga.
You know your team racist when it's called New England.
Not even like the team part, like the city, like New England. How did we come to America and decided to name that place New
This is
England?
crazy. I want to tell you some crazy shit. This is how you know that's the most racist section of the country because not no city over there is named New England. That is the name of the fucking general area of Massachusetts, Maine, fucking. What else is up there?
We're racist.
They're all racist.
And it's so ironic that it's called the New England Patriots.
The New England Patriots.
Shout out my team, man.
Shout out my team. We doing it. Use your common sense. We doing new
real,
things.
man.
But we
Patriots wasn't even
started
real.
that, bro.
I ain't even
That's the
talk about
crazy
it.
part.
We starting that.
The first topic of the day
My phone's red.
is, I guess we want to talk about the shop. Do you guys want to get into that immediately?
Oh, yeah.
So,
Pause.
Lil Nas X was on one of the recent episodes of the shop. This is only, I guess, for the people that don't have internet. So I don't know how they gonna watch this.
I feel like everybody should have seen this by now.
Yeah, you should have seen it. But Lil Nas X basically was on the shop, and he was one of the guests. And I guess at the end, they got into a conversation about his sexuality. Shut up, son. And Kevin Hart was off the wine. Stay off the wine.
Yo, you know what's crazy about him saying it? When the camera panned to him while he was saying it, it was like he said that shit like your drunk uncle.
Yo, dead ass.
Hand move everything. He was like, oh, nigga, you gay, nigga. Who cares? Who cares? I know.
So it's just like, and people were upset, and they were using words. They said that he was being gaslighted. Mm-hmm. They were saying that like he was being very dismissive of his story of his sexuality and stuff. Yeah. So I guess the question is, how do you guys feel about the episode, and then how do you guys feel about like the overarching problem that is like the homophobia? I guess
First,
in the community.
I still haven't watched the episode.
Damn. Okay.
I haven't watched The Shop in mad long, but that's just because it is hard. Like the first few episodes I watched because I like that shit. Like I like seeing LeBron in a regular light, kind of, but it's what is the word? It's like a manufactured regular.
Yeah.
So it's like it's not as authentic. Like I feel.
Yeah.
So outside of the first couple times me watching it, like I haven't really watched it yet, but I'm gonna check this one out when I get home.
So you
Retweet.
You feel like it. So you basically feel like. Well, I also agree with you guys. You feel like the authentic factor is just not really there.
Yeah, but I feel like that's I feel like they're trying to be authentic.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's probably not even scripted, bro. I feel like it's probably not even scripted, but it just the level of superstars that they be having there, it's hard for you to believe that
And
it's
the
not
level of
scripted.
white coin that they
of course.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Realistic.
Because no matter how much we believe LeBron is a fucking independent entity and whatever, that nigga works for the Lakers.
Yep.
And he works for Nike.
Yep.
You feel me? Kevin Hart works for
Nike.
a plethora of fucking people, Nike,
yeah.
included. Shout out. My stock went up. Oh, all right, whatever. So, like the level of stars they be having on there, like the level of stars they be having on there for the type of conversation that they be having, you're gonna get moments like this because of the level of star that these people are. Even the people that we think are marginal. Like, I think Draymond said something on there at the time he was on there, and that shit was, like, big news it wasn't no crazy shit. I think he had said something about LeBron, but it wasn't no disrespectful shit. I think he had said, like, they was cool or whatever. Yeah. And that shit became something big because of
even
the level of...
comedian. He was like, "Oh, I don't think I owe anything to my family and shit like that."
Yeah,
that was me.
Yeah, son who got a show canceled.
Gerard
Carmichael. Yeah.
Meek said that too, though.
But that Meek did say that.
Yeah.
But when Gerard Carmichael said that on that episode, that shit was a big thing on the timeline because niggas was like, "How you not gonna give nothing to your family?" And it's like, nigga, they don't work with me.
Yeah, a lot of them are not putting in that work.
Well, I mean, like, so I agree with that. I think to dive into like the homophobia aspect of it, because like this, I'm gonna be real, like this is something that's been on me for maybe the last like 3 years. Is try to be like as much of a nigga that really dives into it as possible, because I didn't even realize, and like, cause I lived my own lived experience and shit, so I didn't realize growing up these niggas be going through it, right? Like, I mean, you know, like, fucked up shit happens. I'm like, I'm not really thinking about it because it don't involve me. But then as I got older and started seeing certain things, I'm like, damn. And I made a video about it recently. I was like, how the fuck you gonna be black and you gonna be queer, right? Like, so you can't even fuck with, like, it's not like when some shit go down like with you, like if something happened to you, God forbid, we all coming together this and third, but then what are we like, nah, we not fucking with that nigga, we gay. You know what I mean? But to me, as far as the shop goes, one, I don't agree. I don't feel like everybody on it was homophobic. That's number one. I'll just get that out the fucking way.
Okay, cool.
Right?
As long as we get that out the way.
Yeah, like, that's number one.
I think we sprinkle homophobia on everywhere, like, partially. It's like, there's ignorance.
Well,
I don't think there's, like, what Kevin Hart was saying, even the snippet, I would say it would be a moment of ignorance.
Yo, hold on.
Well,
so you saying society sees ignorance and be like,
that's homophobia.
homophobia.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing. I don't agree totally with that. I think I think the show, I think everybody wasn't homophobic. I think Kevin Hart's words were homophobic.
But how? Like, what's the definition
because
of homophobic?
To me, the homophobic is rooted in everything he said before. I don't think that what he did was homophobic on the show. Mm-hmm. I think he has been homophobic in the past. Exactly.
The rollover.
It's trickled down.
Homophobia get rolled over.
And it trickled down.
Homophobia
exactly.
It's like homophobia like racism. If a nigga do something racist like last week, and then you see him this week, it's gonna be like, that shit rolled over. Yeah. I remember that shit.
Yeah. And I tweeted about that because one of the things that I was saying, like, I see the points that people are making, but I'm like, are we trying to correct things, or are we just trying to chastise people and put that badge on them forever for something that they did in the past? Even because I feel like now maybe Kevin Hart didn't mean to dismiss Lil Nas X, or didn't mean to gaslight him, or all the things that people are saying, but at the same time, it's like, why are we throwing that badge on him specifically because of something that he did in the past, even though he has apologized for it, even though we see that he's drunk in the episode, even though we see that he might not have meant it in the most malicious way that people are taking it as? Why is it like I just feel like it's like a normal thing to just throw that badge at somebody as long as they did something wrong.
Pertaining to that, I seen somebody say something online and I was like, yeah, that's kind of right. Like, your intent with what you doing doesn't determine how it's
that's a fact.
received.
Mm-hmm. That's a fact.
So like, I agree. I don't think when Kevin said that, I don't think he was trying to gaslight. I don't even know what that word means.
It's like to pretend like if like say like your girl snuff you and you like I'm mad at you snuff me and she's like that's no big deal.
Yeah.
No, I understand what
That's
it means,
gaslighting,
but I'm
right?
just like, I thought there was another word for that.
Yeah.
But whatever, gaslighting. So I don't think he meant to do that, but you can tell by Lil Nas's reaction. That's how it was received.
Yeah.
So you gotta go with that aspect.
I'm not only talking about Kevin. Like my point was,
I know you're not
the putting the badge of homophobia on, like what you were saying, the sprinkling it like parsley on people.
Yeah.
Like I feel like if someone has made a mistake, yes, if they have made that mistake and it makes somebody feel some type of way, again, like whatever you intend. If someone doesn't understand what your intentions are, it's okay for them to feel that type of way because that's how they perceive their shit, right? You feel me? But at the same time, are we trying to get past this or are we trying to harp on it to make a bigger point?
See, but on that,
No, go ahead.
on that point though, that's the only thing that I feel like niggas did. Like, mad people let Kevin come on their fucking show, get his apologies off. Mad people let this and third. One of the things I'm realizing as I get older is that, like, space is also an important part of fucking tolerance, right?
Yeah.
So, like, if we, like, yo, like, this is a safe space for, like, people who are queer, women, so on and so forth, but then when women come, like, oh, y'all bitches in here, this and that, third, then you actually aren't creating space for them. You're just letting them be there, right? So I feel like he didn't create space for Lil Nas X.
I agree with that.
He just, like, was like, yo, we let you be at the table, like, let me still get my fucking regular nigga shit off. Like, I'm drunk. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But to me, I think that's just kind of how it comes off because, like, I hear, like, I understand, like, it kind of makes me understand, like, of course, if he said some shit before and he says this, it's not like, you know what I mean? It's not going to be taken well. I get that part. But just looking at what he said, you get what I'm saying? It's like, sometimes you say things and it doesn't actually, I get it, is how it's received, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But me looking at it, it's like, if I say to you, like, if you're like, yo, bro, like, I got AIDS, and I'm like, who give a fuck, bro? You still my bro. What the fuck you telling me that for? But then the same thing, it's different. I get it, it's different. But, like, if I respond that way, I'm not saying it to say fuck your feelings. I'm saying it to say, bro, like, you
That
don't have
shit
to
don't
feel
matter
nothing.
to
That
me.
shit don't
But
matter to me.
that's how he was
And-
trying to say it, but it's also a matter of, you gotta look at it like,
Lil Nas X.
it's like, how's Lil Nas X? Because, like, I think the point was, like, this is something that somebody said to even me, like, he wants niggas to think about it. He wants things to X, Y, and Z because niggas ain't getting it right.
Yeah.
Right? So, like, for instance, if I was on the shop and I said that same shit to Lil Nas X, like, oh, nobody care about that shit. You good here, right? Or whatever the fuck. Like, who cares?
But that's
like,
kind
oh,
of
Fred's good. Like,
that's kind of the problem that I was saying is the problem. Like, why is a person's sexuality even that much of a thing? Like, societally, we shouldn't even, who you having sex with in your bedroom should not matter to nobody but you.
Right.
Like, that shouldn't be anything that you have to announce.
Because
that shouldn't be something that you have to fucking tell people and be scared of people knowing, because it's not something that is going to change anyone's life but yours. Like, it's not no one's business. So you should be able to do and be whatever you want to be, and have your own fucking personal shit that you have private. Like, I don't see, like I was telling y'all earlier, like, it's crazy to me that homosexual people have to announce to the world that they're homosexual, and then society be like, you're so brave. And it's like, you telling them they brave because you're a weirdo.
also because they're killers. They're not just weirdos. That's the thing, I think. So that's what I thought about that. Like, we was chopping it up about that in the chat, right?
The killers too. Like, y'all are all weirdos.
Oh no, they're weirdos.
Y'all are all societally. Y'all are weird as people because someone else's sexual orientation affects you that much that you would want to hurt them or you want them dead or something like that.
My point to add on to that is like, so it kind of makes my just blind acceptance problematic.
Yeah. That's real talk. That is real fucking talk.
You get what I'm saying?
It's almost like niggas is so tolerant that we can't even that some of us can't even fathom the intolerance of other people when people are going through.
Right.
That's kind of what I said.
Exactly.
Yeah. So like
exactly.
I like as a prime example, like I grew up around a lot of people who were gay, right? Like I grew up around mad gay people, right?
Mad of them.
Yeah, but during a problematic era where certain things just rocked, like you could just say certain things that was fucked up, this and that, right? So I didn't even think about certain things. I remember specifically the moment when I started looking at the shit differently. I was with one of my homies. I didn't know the nigga was gay. We was out, whatever. Nigga was like, yo, I'm gay. He said it to me, like, we was at the bar drinking. I'm like, nigga, I don't care, right? Nigga next to him heard it, right? Nigga next to him heard the shit, called him, you know, whatever. We started scrapping in there. I'm like, why did you feel like it was so important for you to say that he's this, that I gotta beat your fucking ass? Right. So I thought about that, and I'm like, niggas can't even have a conversation with their mans about being gay without having to scrap?
Right, that's a fact.
You know what I mean? Like,
it's just, I do understand the dismissive part though. Like, just to clear that up.
I can get how it may come off as dismissive. Again,
I do see the point of like just being like, yo, you gay, man, just be gay. That's fine. Like, no, that's on you. Like, you shouldn't care what other people think. I am one of those people that think that people shouldn't care what other people think because you live in your life. That shit don't affect them. Yes, there are the killers and the weirdos out there, but I feel like the dismissive part, like the just saying that, sometimes you gotta let people get their piece off. And I feel like that's what they didn't let Lil Nas X do in the moment. Because in the period where he was like, come on, guys, it's like, y'all are really not actually letting him get what he has to say off. You get what I'm saying? For him to even go to Kevin like, yo, you know what it's like in the hood. Like, you know what it's like. Like, why do you have to say that? Yeah, why do you have to say that?
But when he said that, I was like,
Kevin, I mean, he probably been in the hood more recently than Kevin. Like, these niggas have been getting money for a long time.
But that goes back to your point about the level of niggas. Here, a lot of them are out of touch.
Yeah.
So that's why they say those out of touch.
People think people see black people and know that they come from poverty and automatically think they from the hood.
Yeah.
And it's like, nigga, there's niggas living in poverty and middle class.
Facts.
There's niggas living in poverty in nice neighborhoods.
Yeah.
Like, every black nigga that comes up is not from the hood, so he's not necessarily going to know what it's like in the hood.
And I think
because my hood experience is totally different from his hood experience, your hood experience, your hood experience. Yeah. I know niggas who are, I mean, some of them niggas I think they're gay, but that doesn't even matter.
Yeah.
I just think they're gay because they keep going to jail. But there's niggas that I know that have associated with gay people forever, my nigga, because a lot of niggas in the streets, a lot of niggas from the hood, their fucking focus is fucking finance. Their focus is bread. And if you can help them get bread, they're going to fuck with you. It don't matter. I don't give a fuck who you fucking. You're not fucking me or this bread. So we cool.
Yeah. Like, it's... The problem I have is this just one narrative. You get what I'm saying? It's like, it's not, in every hood, it's not always the whole hood is against homosexuals. You get what I'm saying? Like, everywhere there's small pockets. You get what I'm saying? But overall, you come up in that hood, you're going to be accepted. You get what I'm saying? You're going to be raised. You get what I'm saying? The issues you might run into is probably at school. You know what I'm saying? With ignorant ass little kids that don't come from your neighborhood. Yeah. Don't accept you. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, I grew up with a gay dude in school, and we did tease him. You get what I'm saying? Because he used to do jump rope shit, like double dutch and shit like that. Was the weird part. It wasn't that he was gay, it was that he used to do double dutch. You get what I'm saying? It's like, come hoop, my nigga, you know what I mean? We didn't understand that shit as kids, but looking back, it was like, I understand because I was one of those kids. You get what I'm saying? But it was a dude that grew up on our block that we didn't treat that way. We didn't even think about it. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Well, I think, it's interesting, like real rap, like, because I hate how false narratives get placed on, the hood and black people. It's like, one of the things, don't get me wrong, I do think that black people do have an issue with homophobia, but I think the entire world has an issue with homophobia.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Right? So like even recently when I said like I made this video and I was like, oh, we need to address it in the community. But I also called out it's a global issue.
Right.
And I think that frankly, if I keep it all the way a buck, like a lot of people talk shit on the timelines, a lot of people talk shit here and there. How many of you are actually out here scrapping or even using whatever platforms you have or whatever voice you have for those people?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Because, like, at the end of the day, if a person is queer around me, they already know we can get it fucking cracking if we have to with anybody, right?
That's a pure
you know
fact.
what I mean? So, I don't know, like...
Pure fact.
I feel like we just need to do more, and I think real talk, like what you said before, like even just like coming to an understanding, like okay, I see what you mean. We don't all have to be on the same page about everything, but seeing what each other means to just respect people.
Yeah, that's where it comes from with like perceptions, because it's like also perception and personal experiences. Because I feel like there's a thing that a lot of people are doing now where they like will hear somebody talk about their own experience and think that they're dismissing somebody else's experience.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I feel like I can spit my experience without dissing whatever you're doing.
There's experience and then there's truth and false.
And you get what I'm saying? So, and it's like a lot of these things aren't really universal truths. Mm-hmm. You get what I'm saying? Like, especially because there is a lot of ignorance in the hood. Mm-hmm. There is a lot of ignorance in barbershops. Mm-hmm. I personally have been
But that's an ignorant space.
It's ignorant.
Like, that is the space.
But I'm saying I've also
yeah.
personally been to barbershops where there were like OD flamboyant gay niggas, and
that
somebody tried to say something to that nigga, and everybody else
like,
got on their ass.
Mind your fucking
like, yo,
business.
get the fuck out of here. You not even from this hood. Get the fuck out. Like I've seen niggas kick niggas out for trying to make fun of gay niggas. You know what I'm saying? But like at the same time, I also understand their perspective of them
because
saying
they've experienced
it. You get what I'm saying? But going back to what you were saying, like just to piggyback off that, like if we could all just kind of more listen to each other rather than try to shove our experiences against each other, like we would work out way better.
To comment on that first, as you said, that's like the literal definition of community. Like that's like your fucking dickhead fucking relative. Like yeah, I could treat him like a dickhead, but you can't because this ain't your relative, nigga. Type shit. And like the next point I had was like, damn, I'm high and I forgot.
Fuck it. What's the next topic, man?
Nah, I needed that point. It's a good point.
It's a good point.
Let's keep this topic going for like 30 more seconds.
Well, I was just gonna say like the experience shit is real because even somebody had said on the timeline like they was like, oh, that's not my barbershop. My barbershop don't act like that. Y'all talking about every barbershop is homophobic. And it's funny, shout outs to the homies who on my timeline educate me all the time. Terrell, Alvin McCraney, George Johnson, Preston Mitchum, so on and so forth. What's wrong with this nigga, son? Yo, what's wrong? Shout out George, man. That's the homie. But with that being said, like
the haters bullshit. We hate on that.
The nigga was like, whoever said it was like, yo, that's my experience.
Yeah.
Every barbershop that I've ever been in since I came out was on some other shit. Yeah. So like, I mean, it's just to your point.
Your experience is your experience, man. I mean, I also had a tweet where I tweeted some shit like, oh, I mean, I don't know what barbershops y'all go to, but then afterwards I wrote, I'm just telling y'all my experience though, because people were pushing back at it, and I understand, like, because again, if you experience something different, like, I can't tell you, but
that's
I
what
have
I
anything to say on that.
I had some shit to say. It's gonna be some like type Kyrie Irving type shit, but y'all gonna rock with me, so I'm gonna say it. So check it out. Everything's fake.
No.
All of that shit is fake. Nationality, race, sexuality, whatever ality you want to come up with to create your individualism, all of that shit is fake to create the individualism.
Yeah, it's mad.
We're all humans.
If you take that, y'all take that clip right there that you just said, don't do the all human shit though.
Nah, because not even the race shit, bro. Like it comes down to that. True. We're all humans. And
we don't
shit
know.
Well, I mean,
we don't know. Who's human? Who's
right.
Who's not? We don't know.
We don't know anything.
It's up for debate.
Bro, this ain't even pertaining. Like we talking about black people anyway. So this ain't. We're like just in the black community. Right. It don't matter what your fucking ality is, what subculture, subgenre, subgroup of people you want to chill with. Like we're all fucking niggas from Africa. So
pretty much.
All of that other shit don't even really matter.
They gonna be pissed off, man.
They gonna be like, nah, nigga, I'm from Jerusalem.
I
don't know what this nigga talking about.
Cook your ass.
We about to get mad views. Fuck haters.
Let's move on. Let's move on. When you speak, so my man.
Because niggas was here. But I still don't fuck with y'all niggas.
Nah, ADOS niggas, let me tell you how stupid they are. I got a
it.
good analogy, right?
Yeah.
It's like, we all know there's a whole alphabet, right?
Yeah.
They be like, nigga, but what about A, B, and C? You be like, but wait, you know what I'm saying? You can also use D and E to create words, but no. A, B, and C. Be like, no, there's a whole fucking alphabet of history here. No. A for America, B for black, C for see y'all niggas later, cause we get reparations. Them niggas is fucking retarded, my nigga.
The crazy shit about them is like, y'all are that dumb that y'all think like, nah, we the native niggas here, cause this and that. Like, nigga, there was niggas here before niggas even started doing that. Yeah. So what if you came from dumb niggas?
You know what's crazy is
if you came from dumb niggas, dumb niggas wasn't slaves.
I've also seen them say like Pan-Africanism is a myth. So it's like, oh, y'all the niggas that want to keep shit for yourselves.
Yeah.
Oh, I feel that. I feel that. Okay.
I think that's 100% it.
See, I'm a nigga. That nigga is a half nigga, I think.
So fucking while we doing it, fucking. This nigga Tariq Nasheed, man. So I blocked this nigga because
nigga 2 cuffs for that nigga.
Yo, this nigga been trying to get wild clout off of our fucking Twitter page, bro. I know that nobody under the age of 56 follows you, bro. But fucking get the fuck off. Stop talking about me. Keep my fucking name out your mouth. I told you before, and I've said this on other episodes. Like, I would slap the shit out of you. I blocked you, bro. He got ADO soldiers coming to my fucking benches and shit.
Soldiers. Oh my God.
I'm gonna say this as nicely as I can to this nigga. Like, niggas got your address, bro.
Facts.
Niggas got your address.
I know nothing about
I don't know what
you don't got to. I know a lot of niggas in your neighborhood. That's it.
I don't know anything about anything.
I don't know what's going on.
I know a lot of niggas in your neighborhood. And I'm from Brooklyn. And I know a lot of
This
niggas
nigga
in your
fucked up my whole
neighborhood.
segue before he was talking about isms and shit. I was gonna be like, as my brother eloquently put it. now I gotta change the whole shit around. Anyway, so we're gonna talk about a topic actually Paul made up. Nigga, is professionalism just fancy racism?
Yes, nigga.
Oh man, dressed up
Let's
racism.
Let's talk about it.
Because I feel like, dude, if I come in the room and I got on a wife beater, basketball shorts, and I got my Adidas slippers on with no socks, and you got on the suit, and I'm smarter than you, what the fuck does professionalism have anything to do with?
What does that
Nothing.
mean?
But you know what's crazy? What made me originally come up with this topic? Had this thought about the professionalism shit. I was watching, what's that show we be watching on HBO?
Porn?
Which one?
HBO Porn is corny.
Real sex?
Real sex.
Euphoria? Is it
Insecure.
Insecure.
I was watching Insecure, and first of all, yo, when the fuck is that shit coming back on?
I don't care.
Season 3 probably ain't.
Let me rewind and say it in a better way. I don't care.
I mean, I thought it was a good show.
The second season was
Yeah, I mean that happens with everything.
I feel the same way about Atlanta though.
Oh, that shit is trash.
I love
it started off so good and then it just started.
It's like 5 good
I'm one of those
episodes.
people.
When you start getting too much money.
Yeah.
I'm one of those people though that like, I think every episode is like mad autistic. I'd be like, hold on, let me tell you.
No, it is.
I think all of them should be funny.
It is.
I think all of them should be funny.
His cinematography and shit is like amazing.
Yeah,
like his
that's why I like
symbolism
it.
is pretty good too.
But yeah,
I'm a fake snob.
Yeah.
Son, I'll be smacked, bro. I love that
the professionalism shit hit me. The professionalism shit hit me when Shorty who be being extra freaky, but in real life she a virgin.
Zazzy Beats.
Where did this come from?
I don't even know what that is. Yeah.
Yo, you good, bro? That was so random, but yeah, go ahead.
Wait, we not talking about Atlanta no more?
Shorty Insecure, the friend with money. I can't remember her name right now.
Yvette something.
Yeah, Orgy.
Yeah.
That's her name. I don't know why I remember it, but it's Orgy with an I.
Yeah.
She's African.
Yeah.
So when she started working at the black law firm, and like I noticed that they were still like code switching and shit like that, I was just like, but it's fucking black people.
Yeah. They was in there playing make believe.
Is that
so like,
no, for real.
What the fuck is
Niggas
When you
be
think
putting
about
shit.
it, they in the office
y'all-
around black people playing make believe. They're pretending to
If
be
y'all
white.
a
What the
bunch
fuck
of
is
black
this
people
bullshit?
and niggas be thinking because they get in a higher position, I don't. That's a good point. Only because I don't know if you realize a lot of like the blacks in higher positions have a weird accent that like almost comes out of nowhere. It's like the money white accent a little bit.
That's the accent I put on when I want to get something done.
Yo, no, that's a fact.
Like,
if I'm calling some type of customer service, that's the voice that I put on. Like,
only time I put that voice on is when like I get overdrive.
Hello.
Yeah, exactly. When you're calling the customer service.
You gotta hit him.
I'm not gonna front.
I think this was a
You on the
mistake.
other end of the phone transforming and shit. You like,
I think this was a mistake.
hello.
Did you niggers steal from me?
To hit the niggers? He was like, whoa, we gotta get this guy back his money right away.
Nah, but deadass. So that was when like I originally came up with, because I was like, they in there. First of all, they still dressed up all stupid. Like I feel like if you a lawyer, like in the office doing like the pre-court shit. Like, nigga, why do I have to have a suit on, nigga? I should be as comfortable as possible while I'm in here trying to get this nigga the fuck out of prison.
You know who's living right now listening to this? Nigerians.
Nigerians are upset, nigga. Oh my god, they're gonna flag us. They're gonna flag us so crazy.
Yo, every time we talk about, you never notice that? Like, they really believe in like that professionalism.
That shit is bullshit, bro. That shit is bullshit.
They be like, dress your wage. Dress your wage.
That shit is control.
Yo, garbage men be getting paid more than niggas in suits.
That shit is
bro.
Control. Yeah. Even if it's not racism, it is literally
control.
How I'm gonna control the fucking farm.
Yeah,
I don't give a fuck what y'all race is.
But
I'm controlling y'all niggas with this.
Going a level even deeper than that to the professionalism, niggas have maintained professionalism even like
outside of work.
Yeah.
Yo, son,
like,
word to my mother, son. I worked
crazy.
at a school 2 years ago. Word to my mother. I worked at a school and I got fucking fired because I wore a do-rag to a fucking staff party that was held at a bar. Do you know that my principal was a black woman with dreads?
But that's the thing.
But you know what? I'm about to tell y'all niggas a secret though. The micro dread shits.
Oh, that's the better version.
Evil. No.
Wait,
you're crazy. Evil. Them skinny ass little dreads that old bitches be having. Them shits is... If you could sit there through a micro dreaded, I know that you're a sinister motherfucker.
I only meant better in like when white people see the skinnier dress.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's why she got them, because she loves. Oh, I ain't even gonna talk about that.
You know, it's interesting that we're gonna. Damn, I don't want to segue yet because we had another thing, but I want to. But it's not to the point. It's like, so we all have platforms and everybody's like content creators and this and that and the third, right? Mm-hmm. You know how many fucking jobs I haven't gotten because of like I'm not gonna front. I was not even gonna blow them up, but I was supposed to be consulting for somebody recently, right? And like they're like, but can you tone it down a little bit? You know, we love the equality talk, the humanitarian talk, but sometimes you kind of rub some people the wrong way. And I was just like, the fuck do I be saying? I just be talking that real shit, right?
They was talking about the homosexuality talk.
No, they was talking about white people.
They was talking about him talking about white people.
They was talking about white people.
They hate when you talk about
anytime white people start shit with love you.
Wait, hold on.
What?
Yep.
Just on this point, right? Reading this article randomly, right? And it was like white people are getting upset at like slave tours, and I'm like, what the fuck? What is going on?
Yeah, I did that shit.
So I'm reading the article, and I'm like, what are they mad at? So
I've seen this.
in this plantation tour, like they're teaching them the history of like the slave owners, and the white people are like, you don't have to guilt trip us, dude. Like, swear to God.
Hey, dude, we didn't come here to hear about the real stuff.
No.
I know that's what they're like.
Seriously,
we don't want to hear the real stuff. That's literally what they're doing.
But that's literally what they all do, though. Like,
so you know
crazy. You know who else is?
And that's why I tweeted. I was like, that's why people need to understand my point that white supremacy is a mental illness.
It is.
Think about how retarded.
Yeah, it is, and that's what you know. Who I fuck with heavy.
Why are you going on a slave tour?
Y'all fuck with him heavy too. Nigga Zach Fox.
I love Zach Fox.
That nigga Zach Fox be on that ass with white people.
On the white people
Yo,
shit. Like, he be wildin'. Yo, they cancel my show because white folks don't trust me, son. That's one of my favorite balls from Jesus.
Bro, I thought I was bad. That nigga not even on Twitter no more. Like,
I know, they banned him.
Yeah.
Like, they banned me twice.
They banned him?
I can't remember.
They banned my twin twice. They banned him because this nigga was sending like, oh my God, I forgot. He dropped like his Jesus is the one, and like some white person said something to him. And then Then he dropped like the meme. You know the meme with the strong nigga arm driving, and then he was like me driving into white-owned businesses, right? And then mad white people was getting tight, and then he just kept dropping more memes, like, and it was getting progressively crazier. And then they just banned that nigga. They was like, nope, you got to get out of here.
That's so amazing.
Yo, I love you.
Fuck white people, man.
Fuck white people. Yo, fucking white people.
Okay, where we gonna move into the next topic?
Interracial dating.
Oh no, fuck white people part 2, nigga. Let's go.
Man, just remember, man, fuck professional.
How y'all feel about interracial dating? Let's go.
Yo,
Don't even answer this question. Forget it.
Listen, let me tell you something. I don't give a fuck about interracial dating. Right?
That's what's up.
This is what I tell people. I don't give a fuck about interracial dating. Love is love. Love the white dude. Love the white woman. Do what the fuck you want to do. But do not come over here trying to be Malcolm X.
That's a fucking bad.
Or Asada Shakur. It doesn't work like that. You get what I'm saying? Like, it don't work like that. That's why, to me, Kamala don't have longevity. Because eventually, she's going to have to show her husband. And it's not going to go over well.
Yeah, people actually, you know, let's
crazy.
You know who got the OD white husband?
And not that I personally...
AOC got the ginger.
I actually got into some shit over that.
All right.
Go ahead.
Hold up, though. What are we going to do when that prominent black politician comes through with...
The white wife.
The biracial wife.
Yeah, my wife is biracial. My fiance biracial and
Obama's biracial.
And here's the thing, I don't
But
really
his
fuck.
wife was black.
I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't fuck with biracial people like that. My fiance knows that. I don't fuck with biracial people.
Why?
And I'm gonna tell you why.
Picking sides.
They be fancy.
Yes,
Fancy
that's
ones
exactly
also.
it. Niggas get the all the proper benefits of blackness and
Logic.
and they don't get
Yeah.
they get and they get and they get none of the struggle. They have to deal with none of the struggle. Niggas be, I'm black, nigga. Like what?
Yo, you know what? You know why? Hold on, can we talk about Logic real fast? Yo, I used to work at Hot New Hip Hop, and I used to make Logic jokes, and they would just cut them shits off and be like, "Logic hit us up like he hates us. We have to stop doing these things." And I was just, but Logic is like he's like he been passing for like a very long time, and then he decided like I'm gonna be black as fuck.
But that's
with
my
y'all.
issue though.
And then he went the extreme route, which was like, I got a white mother. She just called me a nigger all the time, guys. And I remember I was listening to his music at around that time when he was kind of switching over to the black side. I'd be like, this is very extreme. Like, you really trying to sell us on this story, bro.
How black is his dad?
His dad is
It's actually pretty
his
dark.
dad is pretty black, bro.
Nah, I meant like how black.
Yeah.
Left him.
Oh, okay. I fuck with you, Logic, dad. Logic black, man. Logic black. But now, did he tell him he was going to the store?
Yeah, probably. So
Okay. I fuck with that one.
His mother was on.
And he left his kid with a white woman?
Yeah, nigga. I'm going to the store. He was like, "You need some cigarettes?"
Anyway,
sorry, but yeah.
to the fucking,
what are we talking about,
to the
man?
fucking point, to my last point about biracials before I get into my thought on interracial dating. My thing with biracial people is like this: because there's plenty of biracial people who are my complexion or darker, right? And I feel like that's a different thing. If you like, I'm black, like I just happen to have a white parent. J. Cole is a really good example. Right? J. Cole kind of always just been like, yo, I'm a black nigga, my mom is white though.
Never even knew his mom was white.
J. Cole, that's because that nigga was always talking about student loans.
Yeah,
I
knew he was broke. I was like, he can't have a white mom.
He been on his class shit. Yeah, he been on his class shit, his blackness and class shit, whatever, right? That to me I can respect. I'm like, all right, you at least acknowledge like your mom's white, but you really been on your pro black shit. It's always that way, and niggas see you, they're just like, this nigga's black. I don't give a fuck what his mom look like, right? But there's people who are biracial that look like Logic, that look confusing, like
Rachel Dolezal.
Yeah, like what?
Whoa.
Wait, she's a Nubian queen. I'm sorry.
Drawing the line right there.
We is not
You are not going to disrespect the Nubians.
She's a Nubian queen. I'm sorry.
Not
That's
that
not even her name no more. She changed to some African shit.
Queen Rachel, we got you.
I shake.
Nah, but it's real talk. I hate that shit. But to the point of interracial dating, I have no problem with anybody dating whoever the fuck you want to date. I agree with you. Also, keep that same fucking energy. This is something that's been pissing me off.
You guys didn't ask me how I felt about it.
How do you feel?
Hate it.
I hate that
I
shit.
agree with the shit. You do what you want. I will definitely not support you, but do what you gotta fucking do. Like, I love anybody. I'm flaming you. I'm just letting you know right now. Don't bring no goddamn whatever that is over here, bruh. I ain't fucking with it. I'm just letting y'all know. I already told y'all niggas I fuck with segregation. So y'all know the vibes.
So who's black? Who's black for you?
So a lot of these niggas is half niggas to me. I'll be 100% honest.
That's fine. But like, are you letting Puerto Ricans rock?
Nah, I'm not letting none of them niggas rock. Unless they are fucking with the actual, like, with the Dominican people that actually believe
that they black.
That they got. And they got, like, I will agree with that.
Okay.
But, Afro Latinos, I will accept, but all that other shit, nah. Don't come over here with your spray tans. You know hip hop. I don't give a shit. Get the fuck out of here.
You know hip hop.
so basically that Jeezy Genie mind shit. That's not flying.
That's not for me, bro. I feel like if you got,
I'm not doing it.
I'm not doing it.
Personal question? I don't know.
I'm definitely not doing it. That's
it's not for me.
My whole point.
But it might be for them.
Yeah.
Like for me.
Be who you want to be.
Keep the same energy.
Love who you want to love.
My same energy shit is like that.
Keep the same energy.
All right, we're gonna keep it a band. Like I'm one reason why interracial dating is some shit that I could never partake with me.
We sound like hotels.
Is because
we do, but I don't give a fuck.
Is because like I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I don't even know. I wouldn't even know how to approach a white woman.
Yeah,
like, I don't know. Like, what are we
white
going?
Women are scary.
What are we going to talk about, baby
individuals.
Girl? Because I'm from somewhere that you know nothing about.
My biggest issue with interracial dating is that most people go into interracial relationships without really looking up what that other person's culture is even about. So they get into a fucking area where they run into a wall and then they say some dumb shit and it's like they think, oh, we love each other though. We could get over this. And like sometimes it's not that simple.
Yeah.
And I feel like a lot of people in interracial relationships are not putting in that work to learn about the other side.
I agree.
Especially when it comes to fuck whites.
Yo,
you get what I'm saying?
So here's my thing. I'm very much against everybody dating white people, but but my thing is like this.
That we can agree.
The energy that I'm talking about keeping is for black women.
It's for all black queens.
It's for black women. It's for the queens. You know what, queens?
They energy be real.
Because y'all look real shaky. Because look, here's my thing. Man. I could respect when y'all
Before that, let's just put a disclaimer because I could see the clip being watched and us being like, "Oh, let's fuck." The women that were treated bad and they're getting treated better by a nigga of another race, good. We definitely want you to get the best love type of love that you can get.
We're not talking about them.
But we're not talking about them.
What I'm saying is
because sometimes you gotta stoop lower to get lower level love from lower people because that's just the type of person you are.
But
we're not talking about them.
We're not talking about them, right? But we talking about the people that place that narrative upon everybody.
Yes. So like, for example, I'll dead ass see, and I follow some guys. I gotta know what y'all are up to, but I point to them out. I meant to do this, but I'll see y'all come online and be like, black niggas ain't nothing. They don't treat us like, and I'm like, you know what? I can respect that.
There's a lot of
but then 25 minutes later, I will see a picture go by of some white nigga, right? Damn.
Emphasis on the nigga part.
And they be like, I will let this white nigga blow my back out, give me fucking herpes. I'll let that nigga fucking doodle on my face and shit. Y'all be fucking bugging.
We going to Dubai.
Yo, they be really fucking bugging. But it's like, and then like, y'all also like try to make the excuses like, oh, it's just different because we vetted that white man. And it's like, what the fuck are you even talking about?
Why are you taking, wait, you took the white man to the veterinarian?
First of all, y'all niggas is not that good at recon that y'all are doing. Like, y'all
ain't even that good at recon on niggas, so I know y'all ain't in the white hoods getting the white sources and shit like that. Fuck
and that's why you get on stories when they be like, so my white husband wants to call me a nigger in bed.
Or my white husband called me a nigger in text And then he apologized, so we're good now. And it's like, that's why this is happening to you, because you thought you vetted this nigga.
No. Why it's happening is because she's a fucking idiot.
Yeah, that's a fact.
It's like, and plus, like, you could always tell, like, fuck.
Yeah,
Should I
bro.
be problematic?
Fix
Should I
this.
not? Like, you could tell the type of black women that go for, like, the white dudes because they're not swaggy enough for black dudes.
I don't even always agree with that. Because it be low key, like,
No, think
I'm
about
not
it.
gonna comment on
Think
that.
about it. Think about it. They might be
But
bad.
if we talking about majority, we thinking
majority.
bad wig or bad hair of
for
some
sure.
sort.
But
Like
in the
some type of
same
weird
instance,
haircut.
money also does it too.
Yeah.
Black women, the more they elevate, and I think it's the same thing for black men. Don't give me disclaimer. Niggas ain't shit.
Niggas really ain't shit.
and black niggas be doing some ain't shit shit.
a lot of fucked up
and
things.
as black niggas do the things I'm talking about that black women do, they do a lot of the same things.
I
The
feel
energy just don't be the same for black niggas. Because when black women, I be at plenty of companies and know plenty of black women who have gone in their career, got education, so on and so forth, and they all with like white men.
Yeah. Most of them.
All right.
Yeah.
I be seeing this said a lot, and I just be like, that don't really make sense to me. But like, I be seeing, because I know that this has a lot to do with the interracial dating shit too. I seen it recently. Some girl was talking about like date somebody in like your financial bracket and shit like that. And I'm like, fucking feelings and shit like that don't even work that way. Like feelings ain't like, well, how much does he make?
Well, the thing is now though, what you got to think, ain't nobody thinking
That's
about
the
no
crazy
fucking
part.
feelings.
Do their feelings really work that way, or
That's what they think because they're idiots.
oh,
Nobody cares about feelings.
Nobody cares about
They
like,
don't care about feelings. And I feel like that, and this comes back to, we always talking about like shit before it even happens. This comes back to the classism is more important than racism type of situation, because like a lot of these chicks are like, in their mind, like they rather be comfortable with a white man calling them a nigger than struggle with a black man that actually like loves them. And like, I'm not telling you to go struggle with a black man that actually loves you. You get what I'm saying? Like, if you are in a specific area, like honestly, me, I feel like if I'm high up, I'd rather thug it out with somebody in my community where we can really build for real than to be like, oh, this white woman's my mutual. Let me just go fuck with her. Take it out the easy way. Nah, nigga, don't look at me like that. I don't like it. No.
I don't like it. I don't like it.
No, man.
yo,
Get you a Katie,
but it's like
man.
shit that don't make no sense to me and shit. Like, all right, say like you're a black woman, not you.
Not you.
But you know,
Say
like,
Whitney's
you know,
a black woman.
You got a black woman, and she's like, a CEO or something like
Yeah.
that. Like,
See,
what? Why? What's? I don't see what you gaining out of messing with another CEO.
Well, I disagree with that, and you know why? Because like, I give you an example. Like,
When are y'all gonna have time for each other?
you never. Here's the thing, right? So as a prime example,
this is too much for me. Man.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know.
It got crazy.
CEOs and
Nah, because we talking about like the financial and shit
the
like that.
aspects
So I'm
of
just
it.
like,
Well, my thing is like this: you gotta always date people. It has nothing to do with money and like that. For me, you gotta date people who understand lifestyles, right?
but it's true, like, because people be really worried about like, does she squirt or not? It's like stupid shit. Like I'm a wife her because she squirts.
She
Her
squirt.
ass is
She
so
squirt all the
fat.
time. Her ass is fat. Yo, you seen her
You
new
see her,
picture?
man?
You see her picture?
This shit,
She
she
get
got
1,000 likes,
millions,
nigga.
And there were 20 new followers I got.
Doesn't work for me.
Niggas be thinking about a lot of dumb shit, so it makes sense. Everybody always thinks about like the dumb.
That's
like,
why a
kind
lot of these
materialistic
chicks
thing.
be.
I'm gonna lose all my white followers.
But that's also why. But I also feel like that's also
White people should fuck with us because we'll tell them the truth.
We'll tell them the truth.
And they can hang out
But
with
that's
us.
also why I
honestly.
feel like that's why they're so like they kind of champion the black women in interracial relationships, because a lot of the pictures and stuff be like niggas on vacation and like a lot of the material things that like people probably want. You get what I'm saying? So they think that we gonna get with white men and niggas gonna ball out. Like they gonna
get the
ball out.
fire Instagram.
We gonna get some good Instagram pics. Like we gonna go on vacation.
But like,
all
yo,
the
that's
time.
crazy. People really do be thinking like that. Like,
And that shit is.
my thing is also sorry, go ahead.
No, that was the end, man. That shit is insane.
It's also how they perpetuate black men, right? Like,
Yeah.
so like that's just dead ass it. Like, we're either hypersexualized or white women are like, oh, I want to sleep with a black man at one point, right? Or we're shown to be like, you know what, niggas will be taking care of their kids.
yeah,
You know
we're
what I
just
mean?
idiots.
They're
Yeah.
the worst. They're idiots.
So like, but I think across the board, black niggas need to be better. Black women need to be better. Date who you want to date.
Love
I don't
who
really
you wanna
fuck with
love.
it.
I don't
I'm
agree.
engaged. Hey baby, So
I don't fucking agree with nothing this nigga saying.
even the engagement shit, nigga, I was like, yo, I'm engaged. Nigga's like, I guess.
All I'm saying is, date black if you black. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But that's only my opinion. Again, you don't gotta respect it, man.
I respect it. I feel like that dating shit. Everybody should just stay with their own kind.
Yeah, for real though.
I'm okay with it.
I believe in segregation.
I've said multiple times I love segregation.
Definitely do.
It's a good idea.
I feel like
Love
it's
Not the way that white people did it. It
I feel
wasn't
like
a good
it
idea.
definitely
But
is
Like,
the
no,
cool
you don't
way
get
to
to
go
come
about
segregate
life.
and come beat us. Like,
yeah, like what the fuck kind of shit is that? The fucking
stay over there. We don't come over there and beat y'all ass from time to time. No.
It's all right. Try
It
it.
don't even make sense.
Yeah, try the segregation shit now.
Try it.
Well,
Once we agree to it, it's gonna be like, try it.
Yeah.
Come over here and try to whoop our ass.
Come on, bro. We're
We ready
waiting.
everything for you, nigga.
Speaking of,
None of these got wild guns though.
Yeah.
yeah, them niggas got wild guns.
Wild guns.
Wild guns. But can they shoot straight?
They never.
So I guess we could go into first take, and I guess we have 2 topics in first take. Which one you guys want to
first
talk
take?
about first?
What is
I mean, second
first
take.
take?
No.
Oh,
Second niggas, second
AB
take.
getting to the bag.
It is cold.
CTE
That's
bag.
right, CTE bag.
Yeah. I feel like that's what he did when he when Drew Rosenhaus called him and told him, yeah, we Patriots they said $15 million.
You know, the crazy part is when the Raiders released them, you know they was being sassy. Released. Release.
Goodbye.
They was like, yeah, goodbye. You ain't never gonna play in this league again.
Nigga,
Suck dick.
AB saw the
Boy.
tweet. AB saw the tweet go off, and he was like,
Yo, this nigga Pat McAfee, sir. This nigga AB would try mad hard to get out. He was like, so the nigga he's like, fuck, I gotta get out of here. So he goes into minus 100 degrees weather with no shoes on. They like, fuck it, he's still good. He's like, fuck, now I gotta go to Mishmaker. I'm gonna punch you in the fucking face. He was like, still, no good. He was like, nigga, I wanna wear a helmet from 1957. They appealed it 3 times. He was like, damn, this nigga really wanted to get out. And this was before the shit. He was like, that's my theory, is he's trying to get out of there.
I agree with
and
that.
it worked.
I agree
No,
with
that
that.
is, he was right. The nigga was dead ass mad right.
Yeah.
listen, Oakland is where receivers go to die, bro. That's been where it was since they sent Jerry there.
Don't even say that. They got John Gruden.
Oakland is
You
where
don't say that.
receivers go to die, bro. John Gruden is a quarterback guru
Exactly.
who sucks at guruing quarterbacks.
Yo, why are we talking about AB?
Just-
So go ahead. So what's the quote said some shit about this nigga? First of all, everybody who said some shit about this nigga, y'all all had asses.
Yeah.
But besides that, what's that
Cool.
nigga's name with the squirrel in his head now? He got the whole new head top piece.
Oh, you talking about Fat Boy?
Yeah.
Whitlock?
We don't talk
Yeah.
about fuck. We ain't gonna say his name. He don't deserve that.
Yeah, that
Faggot.
fucking nigga. Like,
Oh man.
here's
bad
my
word.
thing. Like,
sorry.
I'm gonna just put this out there. Y'all got more energy for AB trying to put himself in a position that he wants to be in than y'all got for this nigga Ben Roethlisberger who raped mad shorties.
That dude's a COON though. So
But it's not just him though. It's
The thing
also
about, especially about him though, the thing with him though is like, the thing with everybody on that network that got fired from being on ABC's ESPN. I just gave him a wild shout out, but fuck Fox. The thing about all of them people over there on that other network is like, y'all ain't even had the balls to stand up to like y'all higher ups at the other company and like fight for your jobs that was paying you bet. All right, whatever.
You know who confuses me? Shannon Sharp.
why?
That nigga's he's a great coon.
He's like
he's a special CON. He's like one of the good ones.
yeah, he's mad confused.
He's like Cartman as the coon.
Yeah, cause
Like it's
you'll
like
catch
mad entertaining.
You'll
It's like,
catch
oh,
yourself
shit, I fuck
retweeting
with
this thing. He's like,
I fuck with this
I
guy.
fucked with this. Like this is some nigga shit. He's like, ooh, is that white woman? I was like, yeah, no, right?
Oh god.
Yeah,
Because you know what his wife, he does, isn't he married?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he got a white wife.
I don't think he's married. 'Cause he was trying to fuck with Nicole Murphy.
Nah,
He had a wife and he was trying to fuck with
definitely
Nicole
is.
Murphy.
He definitely is.
Oh,
He got a
you
white
are
wife.
higher on my point, boy.
He got a white wife though.
So speaking of terrible things like having white wives, the Team USA, fucking bad.
Oh, them niggas suck.
Oh man, I'd rather talk about AB.
Basketball.
They just suck.
We
bro.
fucking
There's
terrible.
nothing to talk about there. Like
That's it. I just wanted to put it out there. That
They
were
making
bad.
Greg Popovich look horrible.
Greg Popovich is stressed. I don't know if
They're
you
making
watch
him
him on the
horrible.
sideline.
They're making him
That
horrible.
nigga hates these
They're
niggas.
making
What do
him
you
horrible.
expect? Like, the niggas don't have not one. Every team you would
Walker,
say
that's
that,
it.
that like wins some shit has like at least one generational talent on the team, right? We got lucky to see a couple teams that
Niggas told me Jason Tatum was a generational talent.
Who told you that?
Niggas, there was a lot of niggas.
A lot of niggas told me 2 years
Niggas
ago,
was telling me- niggas
2
was telling
summers
me he
ago,
was better
niggas
than
was
Brandon
telling me
Ingram.
Jason Tatum was
They was
that
just saying a
nigga.
lot of shit.
Two
He's better
summers
than
ago.
he was better than Brandon Ingram for a year. Brandon Ingram is better than him though.
All I'm saying is this is what I'm saying.
Them niggas is trash.
If football was played globally and the NFL sent the D team, it would still smoke the world.
Unfair, because them niggas are a bunch of coons in the NFL.
This is a fact. This is a fact. The niggas in the NBA are too.
Nah,
They just show it.
No, they didn't send the.
No,
They
no,
didn't send the
hold
cool
on,
squad.
wait,
They actually
wait,
didn't send the cool
wait.
squad, and that's
No.
why.
That's what I'm saying.
No,
yeah.
think about
That is why.
the
yeah.
NBA ain't coons like that no more. Think about who's in the league now. Think about the young niggas. These niggas that grew up in the gyms. That's just from the hood now. You get what I'm saying? Think about it.
yeah.
The last generation was like Starks. These niggas was from the hood. That got
Nigga,
to
you
the
know-
NBA.
Yeah.
Gee, we know of J.R. Smith
You
from
know
the
who's-
hood. Got to
yeah,
the NBA.
you know who's
These
one-
niggas is
these
not.
niggas
They're,
is
wait, hold on.
this the
They're like
AAU generation.
They're the AAU generation.
This
They
the
the
AAU
NBA
generation.
players' sons. They
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
act.
But that's I was gonna say. That's
This
why
gonna be a bunch of
one
young
they-
rich niggas.
One of their top 3 niggas is Chris Middleton, nigga. Like
But that's
not like
low
a
key
hood-
like
that's
my-
not like a hood
That's
follow.
kind of like my point. Like
Jason Tatum.
all right,
Jason Tatum,
Good
that's not a
kid.
hood
All right.
He's from St.
This
Louis,
is,
but he's
this
a
is
good
gonna
kid.
go off of like the jokey side that we're going on with the sports shit, but like that's kind of my point. Like niggas swear the NBA is like where niggas go to get that sports, non-racism sports and shit. It's like, my nigga, there's still only one black owner.
Yeah.
One.
Yeah.
And he just owns a team because he is the greatest basketball coon ever.
Yes.
That is why he owns
Wasn't
the team,
they also
bro.
wasn't the racism real during the finals? Didn't they not try to let this nigga on the floor? Oh, I'm thinking of the Salah.
Nah, that was recent shit.
But that's still mad racism.
Yeah,
It's like
that's
that's a nigga.
But that was more like but yeah, that was dude stadium.
Yeah.
That's the fucking top that you had.
He's like, I'm president of the team. They was like,
Also,
Black guy.
where was his professionalism there? Did it save him? It didn't. He was
Yeah,
wearing a suit.
He had a suit on.
That's what I'm
He had a fucking
saying.
suit on. Who wears a suit to a fucking basketball game, dickhead? People at work.
It didn't save him there. That's all I'm saying. Professionalism is ass.
Yeah.
This is fact.
So like, all of these leagues are racist. They're all of that shit is in there. So like, me loving football. Hey, listen, we all love a little racism every now and then. Team USA sucks.
It's a bad team.
Team USA sucks. I think the time has come for us to
Disband.
withdraw the NBA players from the Olympics.
I'm going to have to agree with that. I think that
It's time.
at this point,
because if they're not gonna play, put the college.
Listen, the PG
Yeah.
shit. The PG shit was literally the fucking chance y'all got to be like, oh, all right, I think we should.
I agree with that.
We should pull this back a little bit.
I feel like you shouldn't even have
college
the college
players
players.
probably are better
You
They
should.
are.
Yeah, put the college play. Get them that
to run
experience.
systems.
Oh, run the systems, yeah, but
Get
I feel
them
like
that
what I
experience.
don't want to do is it's fucked up because the niggas haven't got no bread yet. So it's a dual and
Let them
sword,
get
right?
paid when they
right?
go to the
So like
Olympics.
pay them to go play. Team
I mean,
USA.
most of these niggas, if what that California shit, that if I'm not mistaken, is California where they trying to allow niggas to get like endorsement money.
yeah, it
College
is.
players. So if we're there by the time they
Yeah.
do what we're like hypothetically speaking about, them niggas will be getting paid
They'll be good.
because the endorsement bread
They should
is
still get paid though if they go to
Nike, Adidas, Puma, Under
But
Armour.
the
These
team-
niggas are going to go bananas when they
but
say
isn't
that they
team-
can
isn't
like,
team,
get these
Team
niggas to
USA
endorse them.
sponsored by Nike though.
Yes, they are.
Yeah.
So that's why James Harden didn't play though.
Nah, that's not why though.
Swear
'Cause
to
they-
God.
they,
No, I think-
when
I
team
swear.
when Team USA was
Word.
I think so.
but the teams have always been sponsored by like one of the big brands, either Adidas or Nike, and all of the niggas have, nigga, when Jordan played in this shit, if you have a computer or whatever, I hope you do, or phone, Google a picture of them getting they golds. Jordan is wearing the flag because that is how crazy loyal Michael Jordan is to shit that he's aligned with. That nigga does not want to be seen wearing Adidas, and the tracksuit and all the shit was sponsored by Adidas. So he wore the flag so he wouldn't be pictured wearing the shit. So I'm like, they've been doing that shit. Mm-hmm. James Harden didn't do that shit because everybody else was backing out. And I think James was like one of the first niggas to back out. So he set the precedent for the stars just backing out.
I also think James Harden's game wouldn't have translated as well.
It doesn't, because he doesn't have a team game.
Yeah, his game wouldn't have translated well.
Which is weird, because we all shit on Kobe for not having a team game, but his game translated perfectly. Well.
But that's and Carmelo Anthony he plays defense and so on and so forth.
Carmelo Anthony doesn't play defense; he's just offensively gifted, and his game translates so perfectly.
And he also just smoked this nigga.
Is not always true. Melo does play defense.
What is this?
You're right. He did play defense.
What is this nigga called on our team? Danny Green. Yo, Melo just gave this nigga fits.
He gave him 50 in the park, bro.
Danny Green
in the park.
No, I'm talking about just the other day.
Yo, Daniel.
I watched that.
Yeah, I seen that. Daniel Green is from Long Island, and I ain't gonna do that to him. He won a championship.
That's my man's. Chill. You're on our team now.
I ain't got nothing to say against Danny Green.
Shouts out Dwight. We here.
Yo, but I want to get back to AB for a second. So, who here thinks AB has CTE?
I thought he was born with that shit.
Who here thinks AB has CTE since he was like 12?
I ain't known back then, but
I'm gonna say no. You know why? I think that because we from Florida.
Yeah.
Oh, he definitely was born with CTE.
Maybe, but I think Antonio Brown is just the first, or maybe one of the first WWE NFL players that we've ever seen. I feel like this nigga's a mad fucking genius, because realistically, the nigga's like nice. He gets mad OD stats, but the nigga played in Pittsburgh. He played in Pittsburgh though, right? And he's also not a physical specimen, right? And he's also not getting shorties like that. Like, that's his whole everything has never been like, oh, you know what, we need to really pay attention. He could have just been like Edelman, just a nicer Edelman. But because of everything that he came along with since he's been in the league, I'm gonna cut my hair like this, I'm gonna cut my beard like that, I'm gonna dye this, I'm gonna do this dance, I'm gonna make rap videos X, Y, and Z. I feel like the nigga's just always been smart that way. Personally, I feel like
I know it's his problem.
Maybe
I know exactly.
A good WWE analogy. Those guys always did cocaine. Maybe it's not CTE. Maybe it's coke.
We've seen the mustache that he's been fucking riding with for the last few months, so we know that he's been doing cocaine. Because that is a cocaine mustache.
That is
a
coke super stash. Perfect coke stash.
Second, this is going to be a more football take on this situation, but AB has a case of the number ones. You said he could have been an Edelman type. He couldn't have, though, because he was so good, even at his size, that the Steelers said, nah, we got to put this nigga on the outside because he's a number one. Number ones at wide receiver, this is what you get. There's not been many throughout the history that haven't been this. Name all the greats, bro. The only great you're going to name that wasn't this, and I'm going to just say wasn't this publicly, because behind the scenes, niggas hated Jerry Rice too.
Well, everybody hated Jerry. Megatron.
No. I mean, Megatron's literally the only non-diva confrontational superstar wide receiver we've ever had. Behind the scenes, Jerry Rice, I've heard it mad times. Yeah, I've heard mad people niggas, teammates really hated him. Nigga just was that good that niggas dealt with him. But niggas hated him too. He was a fucking dick. Like, being a number one wide receiver, I understand the dickheadness. It's like being the star on whatever NBA team you're playing for. The wide receiver is the nigga who is really getting the most attention here.
Yeah.
The quarterback gets attention because he throws the ball and the NFL says that's the face. But the wide receiver is the nigga who, if I'm not catching the ball as the number one wide receiver, this whole shit is fucked up.
Yeah.
Now you got to start looking for your second, third, fourth,
and you also eat somebody every play probably. So it's like you telling somebody to suck your dick every time.
Literally every play.
Yeah.
Don't even let me get the ball every time I fucking cook you. Now is really, I'm really gonna be that much of a dickhead.
That's why Odell. I mean, that's my nigga, but this nigga Odell got.
And I don't even think he's that much of a diva either. The Giants suck.
Yeah, but he played with a $350,000 watch. That was swaggy as fuck.
Today, he was with a Richard Mille, I think, right?
Yeah.
He wore it in the game?
Yes, the orange and brown shit of Richard Mille and was playing in the game.
That's young nigga swag shit, exactly what Trey was just talking about. These niggas, the niggas his age, them niggas are the AAU football generation.
Yeah, 'cause he didn't
there's
come from the
no
hood.
respect for the game. I don't want to say there's no respect for the game, but that ancient, archaic, fucking, we gotta commit to this like this is life or death.
The
Nigga,
Patrick Beverleys. That's why we like Patrick Beverley so much.
I hate that nigga.
This is a game.
He not a Lakers, so fuck.
This is a game.
Nigga was running in constructs.
But this is a game.
Like, he gonna be the fastest.
This is a game.
On
That's how these niggas treated. Like, this is a game, bro. I already got paid too.
But
so if I want a championship,
quick, bro.
Still rich.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's Odell, you're right. I think, and we should maybe even do an episode on that shit.
And now he
I
get to
think
play
it's a
with his
really
best
good
friend.
topic. Yeah.
Like, imagine if we all had like really good professional jobs, and then one company hired all of us. I'm getting fired first.
I'm not gonna front Nike, the Pod Save American niggas. Y'all can hire all of us.
That's
Nike, if you want to sponsor this shit right now, we will tone it right
Nike,
now.
I promise you, I'm getting fired 3 months in, but you guys are gonna love it. I'm still gonna keep the stock too because it makes me a lot of money.
Fuck with us, we'll tone it down.
Well, I'll try.
I ain't gonna lie, this was good, Brandon.
Yeah, niggas, we all Nike'd out, daddy.
I think you guys are paying attention. All right, whatever. And I heard Adidas don't hire black people, so
Nike.
Fuck with us.
Beyonce, you went over there, and I heard they got a problem with the black people situation.
All right, final hit.
Final hate. You know what's crazy? I had a good ass final.
My shit is Adidas, man. Fuck Adidas.
That was a good one. That's a good one.
Because Nike gonna sponsor us. Speaking, putting it out
I
there.
had a good ass final hate too.
My final hate is the Inspire Change campaign. The fuck you doing, Hov?
Damn, I guess we got to talk about this because we had a conversation.
We did forget to talk about this. All right, we got to bring this up. This is part of final hate too.
Yeah.
For the whole shit. I mean.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. We can make the.
That could have went with the
topic.
professionalism too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck y'all. Like what? But then niggas also told y'all that these are rich niggas that have self-interest. Mm-hmm. So at the end of the day, they did a tax write-off type of situation.
Think about this. All right, poor people, y'all gotta pay us for these T-shirts so we can give y'all money.
But this is the crazy shit. I said a couple episodes ago. Did I not say? Did I not say a couple episodes ago though?
We did.
That was like though. But it was though.
But it's facts. Though.
Check it out though. I said this shit, and I meant this shit, and y'all don't believe this shit. But the NFL really don't owe the hood shit.
No,
they're a professional sports league, and they hire black people. That's all they needed to do to pay back the hood. They hire black people. All of this extra shit is only gonna make y'all more mad because it's pointless.
Yes.
Yeah, I agree with that. And I said that when we posted the video and shit started getting hits or whatever. I said that, I was like, yo, honestly, NFL don't owe anybody anything. Y'all the ones who continue to choose to give your money to them.
Yeah, that's it.
Right? Like, and that's it.
If you feel like this organization is inherently doing shit that you are against and it's not like aligned with you, then don't get them niggas your patronage.
Exactly.
That's it. Simple.
Exactly.
Pretty much.
And niggas is that's. I don't understand why niggas don't get that. There's other things you can watch. There's other things that you can do.
At the end of the day, people believe like when we talk about a big ass company like the NFL, niggas be like, oh yeah, don't watch. It's not like that affects them or something like that. It does. They see that shit. They see their numbers go down. They see that less people are watching. All of those things affects them. It might not affect their bottom line at the end of the day, but it affects their psyche. Yeah. They know that their fucking product is becoming less and less of something people want.
Best believe it's brought up in the meetings.
So, just don't watch that shit. Don't get me wrong. I'm gonna watch that shit because I enjoy barbaric shit. If Gladiating was still fucking active, I would be a nigga with fucking season tickets.
It's why I watch the UFC and I'm super into like boxing.
Yeah, like I'm trying to see.
I enjoy this archaic, barbaric, nasty shit that we call entertainment.
I love barbaric shit. I just don't want to see black niggas do it to each other. Personally,
in the ring in UFC is perfectly fine.
If he decided to do it, I'm
on the
with it.
field, it's perfect. I'm fine with it, man. Just kill him.
and like also my last point on Hove, niggas expected a lot of a nigga who shot his brother and sold crack to his mother. That's just my last point about that.
That's crazy. It's crazy that you bring it up because that is really the truth. Like niggas expect a lot from a nigga like that, and it's like that nigga has already given us a lot.
He's given us a lot for a nigga.
He's given us a lot. He's come a far way from those two situations right there.
Yeah.
He's still gonna make mistakes, and he's still gonna do shit that is simply just for the finances.
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna tell you. Yo, we was talking earlier, and I was talking about making a fucking social media platform, and we was talking about. I said I'd never sell the data, and then Fred came to me with some shit. He's like, data.
I did say
data,
that shit.
data, nigga has got bread in it.
I'm selling
And I was like,
I'm selling all y'all.
I gotta
shit.
sell certain data.
then I looked around like.
Wait, hold on. Wait, when you talking data,
What
how much
data?
data we talking?
Because I'm saying it was 15.
How much data is we talking though?
13.
Okay.
It's 19.
Well, okay, goddamn.
That's a little high.
But
Yeah,
yeah,
as long as I can surprise my baby with a puppy.
off a helicopter. That's
A helicopter.
matters, bro. That's literally all that
All that
matters.
matters.
Yo, son.
Oh, God.
Yo, man, no, this is all right, man. Whatever. I'm gonna say it. I don't care, man. Shout out to R. Kelly, man. Thank you for all
Nah,
the
it's all
content.
I'm done.
Thank you for all the content you have gave us throughout the years.
Nope.
I ain't talking about the music, nigga. I'm talking about the interviews. Thank you. Thank you.
That nigga's the worst.
Thank you. This is some of the best content
Thank you.
ever. A helicopter.
Use your common sense.
Yo, I hate this.
Is
nigga
this
so
camera
much,
on
bro.
me?
They really, like, his team really let him go out there and
Yo,
do
listen,
that,
son.
That's
I
like,
mean-
fight for my fucking
You
life.
know what's crazy?
nigga was dead ass, bro.
Some
He
people
was so
might
serious.
get to this part and they're gonna cut it. Once I say shout out to R. Kelly, but they ain't gonna hear the rest. And that was great. Like the content he's given us in interviews over the years is fucking priceless. Amazing shit. He's getting punished for it now, and I can still laugh. Use your common sense.
And can't read. That's probably the best thing. Like niggas are sending him letters. He can't read.
So you think he playing the game like he just pretending what it say?
Yeah.
Like he like makes up a story behind each letter, like in his brain.
Think about this,
He
though.
like, I think
Hold up,
this
though.
one say.
Hold up, though. He know like little words though.
He knows
So imagine,
Or he created his own language, like he just drew pictures. It was like this a A.
Hold up. He doing that. He doing that mixed with every word he don't know. He's just making up, and then he'd be like, or the and the Scephalus.
Scephalus. Okay. Scephalus. Yeah, you know. Like, all right. What the fuck you just said, Robert? Scephalus, nah. Scephalus, nah.
I'm really fabulous. Hello, Robert.
Hold up. Nigga read his name and was like, I don't think this letter is for me.
No.
What this say?
Nah, the best part. They was like, all right, y'all go get your name tags, and he was just standing there like,
Yo, he did one of these.
Niggas is like, they pointed at. He's like, oh, that's what my name looks like.
Okay.
nigga, that say Mark, nigga.
That's like Mark. Think I'm stupid, nigga? They're like, no, that's Robert.
Oh,
Yo, please
yo,
come.
son.
Yo, all right, hey Jay, guys, hey Jay.
Oh my God, son. Hey.
This is fucking dope.
The whole niggas is really fucking with R. Kelly in prison every day, son.
Oh shit.
Yo, I gotta run for the food.
Nigga made me cry, man.